creating those change-making conversation and facilitation spaces that result in more alignment, action, and accountability. Over the last several weeks, you have seen many learning videos from my side that speak about the spaces are, the skills which are associated to having those change-making conversations and facilitation spaces. Today, I'm going to very succinctly share with you how you can always embody the spaces mindset, the spaces are, the spaces approach. Spaces is an acronym, as you recollect from my last few videos. Safe, positive, align, collaborate, empower, space. Easy, right? Again, safe, positive, align, collaborate, empower, space. So let's start first with the safe. How are you creating a safe space for your peers, for your teams? A simple question or that mindset to take is, how are we creating a safe and an awesomely engaging space for you today in this conversation? Then moving on to the positive, embodying positivity, curiosity, without any judgment and biases in that conversation is always helpful. Then comes the next important step in that whole spaces mindset is the align. Aligning on those outcomes, on the outputs, on the goals for which you're having that conversation with your peers, with your teams. And when I say align, full alignment on that, making sure like everyone is on the same page, asking questions, over communicating if you have to. Then comes probably the most important step in the spaces approach is the collaborate. Collaborate is where the magic of the conversation happens. Mentoring could be part of that, but let's kind of talk about the collaboration, agreeing on those outcomes, agreeing on the work, agreeing on the next steps, agreeing to disagree as well, because healthy conflicts actually result in a more awesome product, service, and an outcome, right? You have this diverse team with different backgrounds coming together and talking and having that healthy tension is where collaborate happens. Then you move on to the empower. The empower set is something which where you, your peers, or your teams empower each other in terms of how are we going to make those outcomes happen? What steps are needed? What planning is needed? What risks are there? What dependencies are there? How can we be completely aligned again on the empowerment in terms of getting to our value? And finally, the space. Having that space just where the possibilities, the next forward actions emerge, and the team really feels empowered at the end that there is an alignment created, there was an action created, and the accountability created is the last space. So if you just embody and practice the spaces approach, spaces mindset, as I call it all the time, you will continue creating more alignment, action, and accountability for yourself, for your peers, for your teams, with your leaders. More power to you. Continue practicing the spaces approach, the spaces mindset.